The night was darker than usual, and so was his spirit. Vernon Turner sat on the edge of his bed in a small, dimly lit apartment, his head heavy with the weight of dreams that seemed too far away to reach. He wasn't supposed to make it, not from the streets he grew up on, not from the pain he had endured, and not with the odds stacked mercilessly against him. Yet something inside him refused to let go. Something whispered that his journey wasn't over, it hadn't even begun. That whisper of hope would carry him through a life defined not by ease, but by relentless struggle. This is the story of Vernon Turner's long journey to success, a story that Anthony Scaramucci would help bring to the forefront through conversation, reflection, and a belief that the hardest battles often create the strongest warriors. Vernon's childhood was one few could imagine surviving. Born into poverty, surrounded by brokenness and pain, he watched his family fight demons most children never encounter. His mother carried burdens too heavy for one person, and his father was absent. At an age when most kids worried about schoolyard games or weekend plans, Vernon worried about survival. He witnessed his mother fall into deep despair, and when she passed away far too young, the weight of the world fell squarely on his small shoulders. At 15, Vernon became a man overnight. He had younger siblings to look after, and the streets offered nothing but trouble. There were moments when hunger gnawed at their stomachs, when despair seemed unshakable. Yet, in the midst of chaos, Vernon found one lifeline: football. On the field, he wasn't the broken kid from a fractured home. He was strong, fast, powerful. He was somebody. The game became his escape, his therapy, and eventually, his ticket to a better life. But dreams are never achieved without trials. Vernon was undersized compared to other players. Coaches doubted him, scouts overlooked him, and doors slammed shut in his face time after time. For every small step forward, life seemed to push him 3 steps back. There were days when he considered quitting, when he thought maybe the world was right, maybe success wasn't meant for someone like him.